Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to this segment of Code Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. Our second pauri from Rag Gujari Var Mahalla Panjwa, the fifth Nanak, Guru Arjan. The recitation. Slok Mahalla Panjwa, Ja Tun Tusah Miharavan, achint vasai man mahe. Ja Tun Tusah Miharavan, नौ निध घर में पाहे। जहाँ तू तुसे मेहरबान, ता गुर का मंत्र कमाहे। जहाँ तू तुसे मेहरबान, ता नानक सच समाहे। महला पंजवा। कीती बेहान बहने, मुच वसायण वज। नानक सच्चे नाम विण, किसे न रहिए लज। पौड़ी। तुद ध्यान वेद कतेबा सुन खड़े। गणती गणी न जाए तेरे दर पड़े। ब्रह्मे तुद ध्यान इंद्रासना। शंकर बिसन अवतार हर जस मुख भणा। पीर पैगंबर शेख मसाए के औलिए। ओत पोत निरंकार घट घट मौलिए। कूड़ो करे विनाश तर में तग्गिए। जित जित लाइए आप तित तित लगिए। कूड़ो करे विनाश तर में तग्गिए। जित जित लाइए आप तित तित लगिए। So this passage is conveying to us a recognition that is fairly universal across traditions. The fact that the good, the bad, the ordinary, all kinds of things are at some level connected to the same formless, infinite being who is omnipresent, transcends all religious boundaries. And that falsehood is destroyed simply by living in accordance with divine writ, is to be in harmony with the order, the moral order that is implicit in nature. And it is our business to discover it and to know it and to live it. So the first salok, the refrain is Ja Tu Tusah Miharavan. When you are pleased, O merciful one, then what happens? Then achint vasai manamahe. Achint means to be worry-free, carefree. One's mind becomes free of anxiety. And naunid ghar mein pahe, the 9 treasures in Indian tradition, symbol for immense spiritual and material wealth. So when one is graced, one becomes spiritually and materially wealthy. Now, this is not to say that you actually accumulate a lot of money, but this is a feeling of abundance. Now, you could have a lot of money. I mean, there's nothing against money, but the fact is that the point being made is that the mind is full of abundance. It does not really feel the want for anything. The Guru's teachings are practiced. This is all a matter of grace, Meheravan. And that is the way to Sach Samahe, the ultimate spiritual goal. In the next Mahalla Panjwa Salok, Kiti Behan. Behan is to sit in different postures, meaning trying different things, different rituals, different practices. Much vajayan vaj. blowing different kinds of musical instruments, vajji. It suggests that people are focused on outward practices. We are all more focused on outward ritual. But the Guru says, Nanak sache naam vin kise na rahiya laj. Without the wisdom of the self, no matter what rituals or practices one performs, one cannot become dignified. In other words, one cannot live with integrity. And so that is a suggestion that there is spiritual failure at some level. So Guru Arjan is highlighting the futility of empty rituals or superficial displays of spirituality, whereas true dignity lies in sincere devotion. So this is a reminder, the second slok, that it is only through internal devotion. Now, this does not mean that external rituals are to be banished. The point is they have to be performed, if you do perform them, from the pivot of internal devotion. So the essence is that any ritual should be a projection of your inner devotion. If it doesn't have that, then it is simply noise. And then in the Pauri, Guruji lists out the various scriptures, the various gods and deities, such as the Vedas, the Kitabs, the Abrahamic texts. This signifies that all religious texts ultimately contemplate the one universal being, and that those who actually come to your door cannot be counted. Ganath ganina jai teriya. And then he lists out the very popular gods and goddesses within the Indian tradition. Some of them, Brahma, Shankar, Indra, Vishnu. He's saying they're all glorifying and praising the divine. Everyone, the Peer, the Pegambar, the Peers, prophets, saints, spiritual leaders, what have you, all shades are doing the same thing. And the formless one is present everywhere, within everything, which is why we are all at its door. It is the warp and weft of existence, the formless one. And it is only through recognizing this notion that behind this diversity is a formless reality that is unchanging, that one rids oneself of what is called kood, falsehood, a mistaken identity. When we begin to falsely identify with changing phenomena as being real, that's the fundamental error that one has to cure, and that comes through the wisdom of the Guru. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.